Baz to buy a Porsche.
So welcome to my first ever video on YouTube, and basically what it's going to be about is I bought this crash damaged Porsche 911 Carrera GTS from CoPart. Now the car's in a bit of a mess at the minute, not sure what's happened to it. Obviously it's been in a crash, but apart from that, not sure the full extent of the damage. So we're going to be rebuilding it throughout the series, plus some of the other stuff along the way that I need to do to actually pay for the car and get the work done. So stay tuned and hope you like it. So I never used to be a big fan of Porsches until Matt finished his car, and I walked past it every single day looking at it and just thinking I really want one. So unfortunately all the ones that I found online, like eBay, Auto Trader, stuff like that, were way out my price range. I had no chance of getting one of them. At least that was the case until this one popped up on CoPart. We did some research online, obviously we did the checks to make sure there was no outstanding finance and mileage history, all that sort of stuff. We then looked online to see if we could find any history of the car or the crash or anything like that. We didn't find anything apart from this clip on YouTube. A bit of information we managed to get from the clip was that the car had only managed to do 300 miles from leaving the dealership at Colchester to getting wrote off. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but obviously the new owner ran out of talent pretty fast.
No, he ain't, he's bottled it. Yeah! He's won a Porsche! Sweaty palms. Instant regret.
What can I sell?
Welcome to Mallory's Rebuild YouTube channel. Yeah. Do an intro, Baz.
So just 5 days, 4 sleepless nights and 1 bank loan later, the car finally arrived.
It's over there, yeah. So we pressured Baz to buy a Porsche, and oh dear. There's only a minor scuff back here. That's going to be the issue. Yeah, that's not a problem. This whole seal. So let's get something. Sand underneath. This side's alright, Baz.
So with my friends and colleagues filling me full of confidence with my latest purchase, it was time to get the car off the trailer and get to work.
Try that. Sound.
Has it got a bus engine in this thing, alright?
Yeah. Try that.
So you're not actually going to believe this. We've actually managed to pick up a sponsor already for the channel. So bear in mind we've got no subscribers, not even a video out there yet. We managed to pick one up. So I actually own Mallory Performance, hence why I'm able to do the video here and use all the facilities. I must stress we don't do these sort of rebuilds for customers or anything. That's not the sort of job we do. We mainly focus on tuning side of things. So this is purely just for my own, I was going to say pleasure, heartache. Basically it's for me. So just mention you managed to endure a bit of this video when getting a quote, and I'll happily give you 10% off any remap, whether it be on the dyno or off the dyno, up until March 2023. So I'm currently sitting in one of the biggest risks I've ever taken, especially on a car. So I've always wanted to own a Porsche, I just never expected it to be in this state when I got one. So ever since Matt finished his Porsche, I've been looking for a Porsche, and then this one came up on CoPart just before Christmas. So obviously we had the Christmas break and we've been watching it every single day. I've always bought crash damaged cars and vans and motorbikes to sell. Mainly I always buy ones that I want to use for a bit and then I sell them on. That's how it tends to work. So I've been buying and selling a few bits and pieces from auction sites in the last 3 years maybe. 2 of them, which you can see behind me, we've got a 21 plate Caddy van, and then the transport has literally just come back from the paint shop yesterday. So that is an ongoing project which I need to get gone to pay for this one. So I'm just going to run you through some of the, I was going to say the good points, but mainly the bad points of the car. I'll show you the nice side first, just about there. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Looks, I don't know how, there's not much damage aside, but then someone's managed to knock the mirror off. Notice a crease going through its front wing, so I'm not sure if the body shop will be able to do anything with that. Sticking out a little bit there. It's also pushed it onto the passenger side door. Windscreen, obviously we should expect that to have gone, but you couldn't tell in the pictures. Front end, this side looks pretty good. It's a bit mad how it's smashed this light, but not that one so much. These are actually about second hand, about £1,000, so quite expensive. We've already got a bumper for it. We've got ordered a rad pack today. We've ordered a wing, and then as you can see down here, quite a bit of damage. and it's just folded in, so I'm not sure what they've hit. Love to know. Anyone knows who this car was, please let us know. One of the concern bits that we have found, which again it's so hard to tell on the listings, is the sill. So the sill's being pushed back a bit at the end. Matt actually said I probably is going to need to find another damaged one, because it's all one complete piece. Chop it off that one and then fit it to this one, and then obviously down to the body shop to fix it after that. The doors took a bit of a beating. Like I say, I would love to know what's hit. That filler. How has it done that? So it looks like it's actually took the outside layer of the outside skin of the door on that. Massive gouge. I'm just praying that the body shop can fix that for me instead of replacing the full rear quarter. Obviously, if it needs to be done, we'll do it. Front wheel's bent like a banana. Hard to tell. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but absolutely mangled. That has took a proper whack. That has. To the inside, pretty good condition. So obviously, as the airbags are done, we've got one of our customers, guy at Airbag Shop, I think it's called, on eBay. He's got us a dashboard. I'm going to give him this dashboard. He's going to retrim it and refit the airbag there. He's doing obviously the steering wheel airbag, and then all 4 seatbelts that are locked out currently. He's going to do all them as well. Luckily, none of the seat ones or anywhere else has gone off. Alright, let's see if this key starts the car. Quite nervous about this. You fair? Yeah. I've got a load of lights. Oh, just send it. Oh! She's alive! Bless her. I'm not gonna lie, it does sound a little bit rough. Don't know if it's supposed to sound like that. That's it. It's a bit tappety. I don't know if you can hear that on the video. So we're going to attempt getting into the workshop. We've just been and pinched this off Matt. We're going to try and wedge that under the wheel and then see if we can drive it in.
It ain't about fame. It ain't about fake friends. The screw your ex is such a flake. Forget your grades, you need a break. It's all about you. No matter what the others say. But now I'm done talking, the lights on me. I tell you, I guarantee this night's about to take a turn for the better. Now the rain is pouring and all I see is lightning around my feet. Now nothing can bring me down. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance.
Shall I launch it?
La la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance. I just wanna dance till my heart goes la la la. I just wanna dance.
It actually looks better underneath than it does on the top.
Yeah.
It actually looks better underneath than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's right.
I was dreading it because obviously it's the right spot. The wheels took it, that's what smashed off. So on the first inspection, there's definitely, well, it's better than I thought it was going to be, put it that way. Obviously the floor's bent up a little bit, and obviously we've ordered these bits already. That stuff. There's the steering wheel, where it snapped it clean off. Pretty much ordered all these parts already, so we'll get them on. There's things like this which I couldn't see. I'll have to try and find the brackets for the fan. But I think it might be time to get the front bumper off and see what's in there. This is still one of the scariest bits, so definitely. That's just nasty. So I think this is going to be the magic tool for this car. Last part.
I just wanna dance. I just
It's now Sunday morning. I've just had to pop to work to pick some bits up for the wife. Basically, on Friday we did loads of footage of removing the front end and going through some of the damage, but unfortunately the microphone didn't work, so I've gone and bought myself a new camera this morning. So I've got a new camera, just trying to figure out how to work the thing. So as you can see in the background, the car's in there. Oh, we'll take you in actually. Luckily, I think the rad might be alright. A little bit of an imprint there, but we're going to have to test that and see how we get on. Just loads of weeds and stuff. Obviously, the bad side, we've got majority of the parts now. They're on the way, so hopefully, I'd like to say they're going to be here tomorrow, which will be Monday. Get that started, and then once we've got them parts on, the wheel on, I can roll the car in and out a bit more freely. And then obviously this job I'm going to have to do in between work jobs. Obviously we need the ramp for work. And what I want to do after that point is to get the dashboard out. So I'd like to get the dash out and then get that sent off to Guy to try the dash, the steering wheel and the seatbelt. I've also found someone who's breaking a Porsche GTS, and I've asked him about the sill. He'll cut it off the one that's damaged, which it's a Cat B, so you can't do anything with it anyways. He'll send me that piece, and then what we'll do is we'll get it all put back together properly. As you can see, there's quite a bit of damage in there. Well, I think it's quite a bit. A body shop might not. So when I said at the start of this video that this was a huge risk for me, that was not me trying to big it up or be over dramatic or anything like that. It genuinely is a big risk. All the cars, bikes, vans I bought in the past have been around like the 10 to 17,000 pound mark. I think the most expensive one was 17 grand, even including all the parts and stuff to repair them. So when I bid on this car, I actually had a budget of 45,000 pounds, and that does mean I've got 45 grand in the bank. That was me borrowing money to do this project. So as you can see, the cheapest one on eBay currently is actually at 67,990. That is actually the same spec as what mine is, but it's a categorised one as well. So it's a Cat S, both are Cat S's, and that's the sort of price they're going for. So that would be the cheapest, which is obviously as good as £20,000 more than what this one was that I won it for. And then if I want one that's not categorised, you're looking from £86,990. And then I think they go up to over 105 on there currently. So I paid £46,000 for this car plus the fees, which took me to £49,911 and 4 pence. So now that you know what price we paid for the car, let me know if you think it's a good deal or not. I'm pretty happy at the minute. Obviously things could change dramatically and rapidly with the price. So yeah, fingers crossed we don't find any hidden extra damage or anything like that, and we can get this project built. Not only that, we need to get this project done for the end of February, beginning of March, because we have a little side bet going on with Matt that obviously he thinks his Porsche can beat this one around the track, and then obviously we've got a few different challenges set for it. So I'm going to keep this standard for the challenges, and Matt's obviously gone crazy with massive aero packages direct from Formula 1 and tuning and whatever else, exhaust, suspension, the lot. He's gone wild with that. So obviously I reckon my car is going to be better standard than his is with all these modifications. So obviously stay tuned for that. Check back with us next week and we'll hopefully have some more progress to show you.